this can work out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. I hope I'm not yelling at it. I'm not gonna put it on because it's just too much. And this is going to be the intro. So this is literally going to be a vlog. I have a lot of clips that I've been filming throughout the week. There was no intention on this vloggy video, but the month's about to end and I still haven't done my favorite houseplants or a houseplant tour of October. This month has flew by so fast, but I added all the clips on this video and it seems pretty fun. So we're gonna go to Lowe's because there is a Walmart nearby it, and I wanted to go to Walmart first to get a fan because I need a fan for my plant in the background. It's just for a lot of reasons which I'll explain later on, and I decided to go to Lowe's first because it was like right there and I found a beautiful plant. So you guys are gonna see a new plant that I ended up adopting for a really amazing price. I usually don't buy that many houseplants in big box stores. I love Etsy more than anything, but there's a lot of amazing deals, and I literally just came back with hubby. We spent some time together, and we went shopping for him because he's a collector on some things, and then we went plant shopping. No intention on filming, but I found so many amazing plants, which I'm gonna have to see when I can share that with you. But this, you will see. It was really, really fun. But even then, this Lowe's had some really, really good plants, and they had a brand new shipment of urban jungles, and you know that I got you with that. And then afterwards, I'm gonna show you guys like 1 or 2 minutes of Walmart plants because they had some pretty plants as well. And then I'm gonna show you guys the new updates on the setup with the fan. I'm gonna give you guys a plenty update, a new plant update, the plant that I got basically. Then we're gonna do a Crumbl cookie review just for funsies. I love doing this and I didn't want to do it alone. So yeah, but I would have chopped this if you want to skip it, and if you don't want to see that, I totally understand. But I just didn't want to eat the cookies by myself. So I ended up recording it so we can share that experience together. And then we're gonna do a little mini Halloween shopping because it makes me so sad that it flew by so fast. And then at the end, we're going to be doing some planty chores with some pest management and how I deal with that. I don't do nothing too crazy. I'm like a lazy plant parent, so I will show you how I deal with mealybugs because that's exactly what I'm dealing with. And then that'll be basically it for the video. So I hope you guys enjoy this a very long plenty vlog and Crumbl cookie vloggy, I don't know. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Yeah, so we are back. I literally just got here, and basically I need a fan for the planty room, and I need some microfiber cloth and also a good spray bottle. I couldn't find my old spray bottle, so I went to a Walmart that's close by to the house, but they didn't have anything. Like, they didn't have what I wanted, so I came to this other Walmart, which is the one that's nearby to this Lowe's. That we came here a while back, and they had a new shipment and everything was inside of it. So I'm really, really curious to see what's inside of it because I really want a... Crucifix is calling it Maricela, but I know it as a lemon lime maranta, and it's just so beautiful, and I want one for my collection. So I hope they have one in this shipment, and I'm wondering the manjulas are still there. And then after that, we're gonna go to the Walmart and get a fan, microfiber cloth, some new packs of it, and a good spray bottle. So let's go see what was... Wow, let's go and see what was in that shipment. Hopefully they have some good stuff. So I do not see it. There was like 3 manjulas. These are so pretty. They're calling it Salax Scandapsus, but it looks like a silver splash. Beautiful, beautiful Scandapsus, one of my favorites. Pretty cool planter. This is one of the new planters that they're pushing out. Adorbs. And then this is beautiful Alba Paparium. Again, really adorable planters. I do see a new shipment. Y'all are so quick. I mean, maybe there's somebody else that didn't watch the video and they just saw the manjula and they're obsessed with it, but like I could have sworn there was like 2 manjulas in that shipment. At least 2. There was possibly 3, but there's literally nothing. So that's nice. They have a new shipment though of Life Trends, and I'm so curious what's inside of them. I'm not gonna open it because I get a little bit scared and nervous. Look at all the Christmas stuff. But yeah, you guys already took it. Damn, y'all are quick. Or I guess people just really love the manjula. Here's a lemon lime, but I don't want to pay that price because I can get a big one. They charge a lot for it because of the beautiful planter, and they're selling it for $16.98. That is not bad from Life Trends, but Christopher sells them in a big basket for 20 bucks, so I'm a little bit patient for it. And I've seen a lot of them, and it just hit me that I really do want one. They actually have some really pretty stuff, so we're gonna pass through. Oh, look at this money tree. Did they spray something to the I think they spray something because it has like, it's super shiny. I love the thick trunk. Beautiful, beautiful. This is like a really cute gift, honestly. Pretty sure it's like, oh, 20 bucks. Okay. I mean, it comes with a basket, so it's not bad. And then the alocasia that I keep seeing. This is so cute. They're $4.98, so $5 each. But I believe they come with two plants, two little air plants, which is nice. Here's a Costa Farm. Small planters. I see a dark mystery. Yeah, Pilea. Really adorable. And then I see the Friendship Valley. Really, really cute. Oh, I see a little coffee plant. Yeah, mine has gotten pretty big. $6. You always gotta put the little cotton strings back in there, but adorable begonia. Beautiful golden pothos. I just love how they're coming out. They're coming out so variegated. Very, very beautiful. Makes me happy because it's such an underrated plant and really, really easy to look after and very jungle vibes, you know, like look at this. Look at those arrow roots. Pretty interesting. $21. Beautiful neon pothos. And then more begonias. I would have thought there would be some better small planters, but I mean, this is kind of cute, right? Little beautiful peperonia. Now, oh, that one's really busted, but they're $6 and not bad. I think these are two different kinds. This was like an inner, an outer variegated. It's just, oh no, they're the same. Sorry, I didn't have my coffee this morning. I'm a little bit out of it. Wow. So this is not really permanent. I've tried, but it's not. But it's so pretty when they do it. It's so beautiful, you know? Beautiful lemon limes. They have quite an amount of lemon lime philodendrons, dogtail cactus, all the big hanging baskets. They're always going to be $21. But these are so pretty. I already have mine, and it's just an awesome plant. I really do like it. Dogtail cactus is pretty cool too. Another beautiful golden pothos. And then more of the smaller plants. Another beautiful lemon lime. A ficus. Creeping fig, right? It's a creeping fig, not a ficus, is it? Bellis ficus, okay. Rabbit's foot fern, another beautiful lemon lime. Wow, it's that season right now, look at that. They're just showing and telling. That's just so beautiful. Okay. I did saw these. These are one of my favorite, you guys. Baby bunny bellies. Try to scanty eye. I'm looking for the variegated one. I'm like in the hunt for it. But I like the back. It's a beautiful like purple. They become more purple, more profound. It's really, really pretty. Does really good inside, and it just looks stunning. Like I kind of want to get one for the living room just to hang it because it performs so good. But I really, really, really want a variegated one, and I got a feeling we're probably gonna see it. I'm really curious if they're like trying to propagate it and like stabilize it, you know. These are some really good sized golden pothos on a 6-inch for $13. That's not bad. Beautiful. Really good shipments. Really good shipments. This is now the nearest best Lowe's that I have in my area, and I'm really, really happy that it's not that bad. I'm gonna miss my other Lowe's by the apartment, and then previously than that I had another location that I would go to a lot, and they have upgraded a lot in the previous years. So, but hopefully this one over time they start to push out some prettier, like some better shipments. I mean, this was insane. Look at these exotic orchids and Catalega orchids for the orchid lovers. And they look pretty healthy. Look at that. Little babies, but they grow pretty fast. Look at this one. This one has two, and the flowers are beautiful. They got some staghorn ferns. Pretty nice. You can do a lot of activities with this one for $7, and they're super healthy. You can leave it in there for a little bit longer, or you can put in sphagnum moss on like a piece of bark or a piece of wood, which is pretty fun. Beautiful lemon or limelight. Yeah, limelight Transina. Super exciting. I love these little cocoa balls with bird's nest ferns. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay. I love how they have these massive ficus cheveranas. Like, it's insane to me. It's so crazy. One of these days I will buy one of these. $30, and it's huge. Like, look at this. Are you? Whoa, that's the most fullest one I have ever seen in a very long time. Oh my goodness, but I already have mine. It's not as beautiful as this one, but don't tell her. Don't tell her. We got some Birkins. These are pretty fun. These ficuses too. Cute. $16, not bad. A little damaged, but it's okay. Okay, lots of beautiful orchids, bromeliads. Look at those ficus cheveranas. Behind them is a fiddle leaf. Look at this. Albo epiperiums. Really cute. They have a really fun variegation, you know? Look at this one. Fun. I'm so obsessed with this ficus. I gotta push out more exciting ficuses varieties. I think they're super duper fun. I really wish they were more trendy, because there are so many beautiful varieties of Scindapsus. I said ficus, I'm so dumb. Scindapsus, girl, Scindapsus. Ficus are fun too as well. But Scindapsus are just so beautiful. Huh. I guess it's that line in the middle. I don't recall a silver splash having that. Maybe it is a new variety, because sometimes they be changing names. MT Select Scindapsus. I'm gonna look more into that. Like, this is really... My silver splash doesn't have that. It's more like this, but like it's also splashy in the middle. Which is a beautiful aglonema. Pretty common, but it's just so beautiful. Dracaenas and the peacock calathea, girl, look at this. What are they spraying in them? Look how glossy it looks. And these are for $25. That's a really good deal. And there are these really festive planters. Beautiful Monstera deliciosas. Look, it's already having its fenestrations. Congratulations. Super cute. Yes, but y'all robbed me from the Manjulas. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this China doll. $6. Me robaron ustedes, me robaron. Yeah. Let me see. I kind of want to get... I'll do it in a bit. There's people passing by. Whoa, this Tiffany is massive. And it's only $23. It's so big. Look at this one. These are like over feet long. And it's one or two. Oh, usually they only come with one plant. But this one has two. Ooh, it's gonna look nice and full. I'm so tempted. Oof. But I would always give it a grow light. I would never give a different Bakia low light, girl, because whoever said they're okay with low light and they're no. Well, that's a pretty alocasia. Okay, sorry, I needed a thumbnail. I kind of want to get my brain is fried. I kind of want to get this different bucket. Oh, that one has a lot of little babies too. Look at that. This one has multiple. It's gonna be it has three. It's gonna be a nice full plant. I don't know why this one's calling to me. I just have never seen such a big leaf, but that cannot be a reason to get it. Like, I would love to place it by the living room, like on a table, with the Soltec light on top. I think they'll be super happy, and it would just do so good. Pero, I don't know, you know, like, I low-key want this. I low-key want this. And cleaning its leaves, I can imagine. Okay, wait, it should be showing like that, right? It's like something they put out site shoots. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to look. I'm down, hold on. This one's pretty too, but it has some broken leaves on the bottom, which is pretty sad. They got more on that side. Is that something? It has feathers. These fiddles are pretty too. They're $36. They're like a big old size. Pretty, and they love to be moved around. I have mine outside right now because she was kind of bald. That's a maybe. She's kind of bald, and I'm trying to fix her before I put her inside. I like how cheap these are too. This has multiple. One right there, and then one over here. Wow, look at that leaf. Imagine how they look when they push out. This one has better variegation, but I feel like the more light you give it, it will just do her thing, right? Look, this one, they're getting like side by side. There's two, and they're growing like that, which is pretty nice. I think I like this one better. Oh, this has multiple. I think I'm gonna get that one. I just feel a little bit sad for the other one because that's the one that got me like a little bit interested, but this one is just stealing the show. Let me see. $23. Look at that. The only way I'm gonna keep this Dieffenbachia happy is with a good grow light on top. And I'm gonna go to Walmart, and I need to get another table for the living room because I have my Soltec grow light right there. Oh my gosh, I know exactly where to put it. I'm so hyped. Did I show y'all this? Wait, what is this? Oh, golden poto. This is cute. $16. This is such a beautiful golden potos. Scindapsus, another beautiful Scindapsus. So they do have these Hoya Princess, and they're really healthy. They don't look so bad, which is really good. And then they got your Brazils. Like, who doesn't love a good Brazil? Oh my goodness. But I already have a lot. I have enough. Oh my goodness, the classic. I have one of these already, almost like kind of the same size. I'm gonna put it next to my other, but this is an aglonema. This is a Dieffenbachia. So these are not really safe for kids or pets. Little FYI. Oh, look at this anthurium. 20. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go to check out. So I'm at Walmart now, and this is what they have. Look at this Monstera Peru. Oh my goodness. I gotta control myself. This is such a healthy, good looking Monstera Peru. Beautiful Dracaenas. I thought these were crotons, but people told me it's Dracaena. There it is, Florida Beauty Dracaena. Really pretty. Okay. We're gonna bring up fires. More Scindapsus. Big ol' Monstera leaf. Monstera Peru. That's basically it. So I need to go ahead and get some things, and then I'll show y'all. Alrighty, so this is how it is. I think they're going to be so much happier. Even it gets air on this side too. It's not everywhere, like the top and the bottom, but I'm pretty sure there's like some, you can see a little bit, like there's a little bit of flow happening, which is what I wanted. And it was the cheapest one that they had. Nice, I actually like it. Hopefully it's gonna help with just, I don't know, I feel like they like the movement. The air was very still because there's no fan, which is fine. I don't think they were perfectly fine without it, but I think this is just gonna stimulate growth, or like, I don't know, I think it's gonna help out. And it's for sure gonna boost the humidity too. I don't usually like to close those vents because I've heard it's not good, but I did end up closing it off because it gets too cold in here. So it's perfect now. I'm so obsessed. I just gotta set up the essential diffuser with peppermint, and it'll be such a vibe in this room. Oh my god, I can sleep over here now. I don't know why, it's just the sound of the fan that is so pretty. I love a good beauty cam. Beautiful. And the Gabby. Fun. And then let me show you the living room. I already have it upside down, so I'm gonna put the legs. And here's a beautiful different bakia. Oh my goodness, I'm so in love with it. As you can see, the Soltec is like right there. So it's gonna be right in the middle, along with the Mosaico Skeleto, because they both need a lot of light. And I think it's gonna be super duper happy over here. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I really, really am. Okay. Look, here's the one that I told y'all. We're gonna clean some leaves periodically through sections, but yes, so exciting. The polka dot begonia. Let me go set up the table. Alrighty, so hi. I got something that I'm really, really excited. It's something not plant related. I had to add some plants to make it a little bit plant related. We're in their master bedroom. There isn't much in here, just the bed. And yes, we did have a box to hold our stuff. It's still there. I haven't taken it down because we didn't have our cabinets yet, but the side tables for the bed, they're like over there. But yeah, we were just using that. So that's the reason why it's there. It's whatever. So I don't know if you guys know what Crumbl is. They sell like desserts, like basically like cookies and cakes. I'm so excited. I will add chapters so you guys can skip this if you do not want to see a little mini mukbang. I love mukbangs and I love when people try new food. Pretty crazy just saying that out loud, but I just like seeing mukbangs, and I'm like, why not just add it to my own little channel and just have fun, because I feel like some of you guys do enjoy it as well. Yeah, so I'm super excited. It's like the Dubai one, and it has like a crispy Rice Krispies, I believe, a Oreo cookie, a banana one. I only got 4 because it was pretty expensive to get like the 6-pack, and you'll get 2 extra cookies. But yeah, so the one that I'm missing is the Oreo, because I'm not a big fan, but I haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, look at that. So it's a Dubai chocolate thingy. I've never tried that at all, by the way. My brothers have, and they say it's really good. The middle one is the tres leches. The third one is the banana cookie. And then the last one is the Rice Krispies. So I'm super duper excited. I tried Crumbl one time, and it was like Kim Kardashian's, the Kardashians cookies. Pretty good. Honestly, I was very hooked, but it's a lot of sugar. You don't eat all of this all at once. So yeah, I like the one that was like also I just woke up. I was studying a little bit, and then I ate, and I got really sleepy. And here I am gonna eat sweet stuff. But I woke up with a couple. Anyways, okay, I'm just blabbering. So here it is. I'm so excited. I thought it comes with a wrapper, but it just comes like that. So this is the Dubai one. Really, really cute. The bottom is a brownie. The middle is a Dubai filling, I'm guessing. The top is the chocolate, and then it has I really don't. I think it's pistachios. I don't know, but people go crazy over it, and I haven't tried it, so I'm super excited. Crumbl cookies are really heavy on sugar. So I can taste it a lot, but it still makes them so good. It's so bad for you, but once every like in a blue moon is fine, right? So it was okay. Yeah, I took too much of a big bite. Honestly, it was really crunchy than what I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, I'll give it like a 7, because I was really hyping up. I saw so many videos, people were like making it sound like it's crazy, but it's just a nutty brownie. Okay, so let me try this one. This is the banana one. Oh, it's warm a little bit. The banana cookie. Super cute. That's really, really good. It's not so sweet. It's very soft. It smells delicious. Like, I mean, it's delicious. And Yeah, of course, it's a banana. And I think that's like banana bakery. I'm always obsessed with because I love bananas. Mm-mm. That's really good. That's a 10 for sure. Girl. I feel like everybody has different taste buds. I don't like too sweet. I'm more into like in food in general. I like salty. I like vinegar. I like spices like chile. Like once on a red moon, I crave like a bag of sugar, but barely ever. So that's really good. It's very subtle. It's not so intense. You're getting banana for sure. The flavor is really good, and the smell is just like top tier. I wonder how it smells when they bake them, because when I used to make banana bread, I'm really rusted now. I tried to make it like last year, and it came out so bad. But when I did make it, even just making it, the entire apartment was smelling like bakery, like bananas. It was insane. So it was really, really good. So here's the Oreo. I noticed this location doesn't really fill it up. Like, I know they're really, really busy. Like the sugar and a lot of the videos were more filled up on top. The Dubai is pretty accurate. This one, they also look more crazier, like filled in, but it's okay because I was kind of worried about it. It was a lot of cereal. This looks pretty reasonable, so let's see. Smells like a Rice Krispie. Very fruity. But it's not so fruity, but it's like it's like the Rice Krispie, but subtle, you know. Okay. They're really, really good. Now let's try the tres leches. Supposedly, oh my god, I'm so excited. They come, you can see it pouring out. You can barely see. Okay. Let's see. That's so pretty. That's really good. I know how to make tres leches. I think my entire family members knows how to make. It's a pretty common dessert that we make. It's basically like a yellow cake, and you add evaporated, condensed, and then regular whole milk, and then you put it in there. You poke the holes, and then you let it sit for a couple hours, preferably overnight, and that's tres leches. It's a really, really good dessert. It's pretty simple to make too. We also buy them from H-E-B, like the local grocery store. So, but I've never had one like this, and it has a different flavor. Nothing bad, but it's very fresh. And I also know how to make my own whipped cream, like homemade. It's pretty simple as well. But this has a very specific like flavor. Oh my gosh, it's very like soft. It's very soft, like tres leches, but extremely soft, like fluffy, is what I'm trying to say. That's really good. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to destroy it. So, oh yeah, this was like an 8. The tres leches is a 10. I'm ranking them. 1, tres leches is number 1. The banana one is number 2. The Dubai is number 3. The sugar is getting to me. And the last one would be this one because it wasn't giving a wow factor. Considering that they're a little bit pricey, not like your classic, you know. I mean, it is what it is. I know that's how it is, but I need to know that recipe, girl. That's really good. Alrighty, so that's my little review on this week's, because they put out I'm not that bougie, y'all. So, but I know that recently they put out new cookies or desserts weekly, so it's pretty fun to see what they had. And the Dubai one was a pretty exciting one. Maybe take another bite. This one was like really, really hyped up. And people were going crazy because it came back. But to be honest, it's like, the brownie is good though. But it ain't that crazy. Okay, that's it. Alrighty, so that is basically it for the Halloween shopping, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now we're gonna get my shirt. I don't know. I love wearing black t-shirts, but they show things really easily, and this one's fading away. It's honestly been a year of washing, and I use hot water, so I'm really proud of these shirts. So that's beside the point. Anyways, we're gonna clean a shelf. I'm gonna start doing that again after every like shopping video or something like that, because it's a good habit and I think it's really great content. I really do enjoy watching plant chores when they also do planty updates, and that's basically what it's gonna go ahead and be. I'm gonna go ahead and just take some plants from here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you, talk about them if there's anything to talk about the plants, and then we're gonna go and rinse them on the tub, and then make the neem oil mixture, which I have not made. I actually have a bottle right over here, and I can show you also the same neem oil that I use. There's a lot of different varieties out there, but I like to use pure neem oil, 100% cold pressed. You want to make sure it's cold pressed. It preserves the qualities of neem oil, which, you know, helps. Neem oil doesn't remove pests like mealybugs and spider mites and stuff like that. What it does, it disturbs the life cycle of the majority of houseplant pests. It's also it's like a really good pest preventative, and to also slow down the spread of pests. Now you have to use it all the time, like in a routine. So watering, you don't usually want to do routines. You go based off the plants, but whatever works for anybody out there. Everybody's different and has different environments. But with pests, it's a really good idea to go ahead and have like a routine with that, because especially if you have pests like I do, and I don't really do a routine, but we're gonna get to it. So this is the one that I get from Amazon. It's kind of expensive, but it lasts us for a really, really long time. And I also use this bottle, which has some neem oil in there with soap, but I think I'm gonna just dispose of it because I think it's already bad. I don't know. I just want to start a fresh batch. So really, really good stuff. And that's the neem oil that I use. It's from Plant Onyx. And then of course the bottle. I go through so many of these bottles because I have a bad habit of tightening them really aggressively to like seal it, so it's like effective when you do the spray. And then when it's time to open it, I always struggle, so I try not to, but it hasn't broken yet, so it gets a little bit annoying when it keeps breaking. It's my fault, but it's annoying. So here's our Micans. We ended up chopping her, I don't know if you guys remember, but we ended up chopping her to promote more growth on top, and also to make another Micans, because I need always backups with Micans, philodendrons. They're really, really beautiful. They have like that velvet leaf, which is really, really nice. I really do like it. I actually really want a variegated Micans. They're still kind of expensive. They're not as expensive as they were back then, but yeah. I'm gonna separate the saucers to the plants. Next one is going to be my philodendron. I think it's called, I get it confused. Not exactly quite sure what it is. I'm like checking for spiders. I'm so terrified of spiders. I think it's called my Prince of Orange. Not mine, but it's a Prince of Orange, I believe. Really, really nice. I love its new leaves. Whenever they push out, they always go to this beautiful orange color, and then they harden up to a nice green. And it's time for a good rinse. You can see the buildup of neem oil. And I believe I see a mealy right there. So, kind of annoying, but that's my fault for not doing my routine of pest management. I haven't, honestly, to be really, really honest with you, I have not done pest control or pest sprays within like 2 months. Moving was really stressful. It's not that it was that stressful. It was more expensive than stressful, but yeah, it took a lot of time mentally. But it's okay. It's already over with, and now I can go ahead and enjoy my plants on the new home. Here's the Aglaonema Orange Stardust, which is really, really nice. It has a new leaf coming in. Really awesome variety. Really, really awesome. Doesn't have pests yet, so the new oil should help it. Here is a Hoya that I have propagated, and it's a Hoya DS70, but it doesn't look like it, but it is. And you can actually tell by the newest leaf because it has that like outer or inner variegation. But yeah, this is just a Hoya that I propagated. I don't know why. I do love the variegated Hoya DS70. I wonder if it reverted, to be honest. No, the variegation is just very faint. And I wanted to make a backup, but let me show you my variegated Hoya DS70. It has the most pretty variegation. Look at that. It's peeing now because we had water, but it's like these pebbles. They give off pebbles to me, like the vibe. And I really, really do like that. Next one is going to be the pepperonia. Really nice. It's thirsty. These are kind of dramatic. When they get thirsty, they get really like that. And then just water it. You water it and they perk back up like nothing has ever happened. Really, really nice. Really nice. I like weird looking plants. I just think it's kind of exciting and it kind of makes my collection look richer with textures and stuff going on. Here is... That scared me for a minute. I saw that and I was like, what is that? But it was a mushroom that was growing in there, which is a good sign. It means the soil is rich. Here is my zebra plant. And this girl has really... I'm surprised it's still alive. I would usually kill them because they hate being underwatered. But I think this planter is so thick. It is terracotta, but it's glazed over. Like it's painted over. Which retains the moisture because the terracotta is porous and it wicks out the moisture and it makes the potting soil dry out faster compared to a plastic one or like a ceramic one, right? So it's painted and I'm pretty sure it has a big impact to help it, but it has had its moments of drying out and it will lose some leaves, but one thing that I've noticed, which is really weird, this is probably happening because it's thirsty. It just drops some leaves, and if I tap it, that one's fine. I don't know. It looks fine. The thing is, it's really close to the grow lights, and I've noticed that it's not getting tall. I think it's smart because some plants will still go. They don't really care. They will touch the grow light, and they will just keep pushing towards the grow light. The zebra plants is like, no, and it has really stayed like that. It's very compact. And I just wanted it to bloom, but I don't think it's going to bloom. It's just putting out foliage after foliage, which is really nice. But I was so sure that it was going to bloom for me, which is why I kept it. But I'm going to have to put it somewhere else where it can actually get taller. So it's not going to fit in the shelves anymore. And the only way I can keep it in the shelves again down the line is chopping it. And I probably might chop it and promote another bushy zebra plant. And I can obviously propagate the cuttings or whatever, but... yeah, it's a fun one, but I've seen so many flowers of people's zebra plants on Facebook, and I'm just like, that's so pretty. It's like a very bright yellow, and it's like a pine cone kind of shape. It's the most prettiest thing out there, and I really want it to bloom. But regardless, I'm happy that I have it. I love the foliage. I think it's really nice, pretty foliage. And then here is an orchid. I used to have my orchids in the kitchen, in the apartment, but I had a lot of space over there. Over here, I don't really have that much space. There is, but the microwave takes majority of it. My orchid. It had my bugs, so I was just killing them. Yeah, obviously when I'm treating it, I'm probably gonna have to see. I know, but I just continue and it continues to grow. It doesn't really have any issues. I noticed with orchids, for me personally, the less I do with them, the better they perform. They just want water and light and they'll be happy. And I never really had any issues with my orchids. I actually had, well, this is actually an orchid that I have made flower. And yeah, that's just how I keep my orchids alive. I let them dry out until they get really wrinkly. This can have more time, but we're gonna go ahead and water it. See how it's getting kind of wrinkly. I know another method, which is the most popular method to tell if it needs water. You look at the rhizomes or the area roots. I think they're called area roots. These roots, okay, when they're gray, it needs water. But when they're green, it means they are fully hydrated. Leave me alone. But this is my variegated one. It has like purple flowers. It's really pretty. And then here is an African violet, which I showed y'all on an update video. The flowers are really, really pretty, and I'm really, really proud of it. I love it. And then it has like outer variegation, which I think is pretty too. I'm kind of concerned to treat it, but I'm seeing like a mealybug. I'm gonna have to spray it. I think because African violets have a habit, from what I've heard, and actually that's how I used to kill them. They don't like having water on their leaves. It needs to go away. So I think I can because it rains in the forest, right? And it's where they grow, I'm pretty sure. I think so. It just has to dry out pretty fast. So I'm gonna just take it out. Once I rinse it in spray neem oil, I'm gonna move it where there's a lot of airflow so it can dry out as fast as possible so it doesn't cause issues like fungal issues or like rotting leaves because they start to melt. They start to get brown and nasty. So we're really, really happy with that African violet. So this is a peace lily that I was propagating and I wasn't really doing much with it and actually has dried out multiple times. But it's my peace lily. It came from my big peace lily that I have in my bedroom. Should I show it to you? It's just a big variegated peace lily that I actually got from Plantarina. It's one of my first plants that I've gotten online and also from my collection. And it has still stayed here with me for 5 years, which is pretty insane. Came from a little 4-inch and now it's a big peace lily. And the reason why is if you see it, it doesn't look as massive as when I say 5 years. There's been some cases because I've had periods of collecting houseplants where I neglect them really bad because of my mental health and it will lose a lot of leaves. So it's not as full and lush as you think it is for 5 years, but it's a nice, pretty big plant. And it does flower. Peace lilies flower really easily, which is nice too. Here's my anthurium. I need to put labels again on these anthuriums because anthuriums, currently they look really similar, girl, but because I'm pretty sure there's an anthurium that looks like this, but they're different. This is a really pretty one though. Look at that leaf. Oh my gosh. And then it hardens with this beautiful green. I think this is my favorite anthurium. And this is coming from a person that likes variegated foliage. I've seen variegated anthuriums and I'm seeing that they're trying to make it into a thing. And I've heard so many people saying it and I agree with them. Variegated anthuriums look kind of sick. There are some that are really pretty, but it's not like all of them. Anthuriums look better with their basic foliage, which is more than enough, and it's really, really pretty. Some have like really thin lines. It's just really nice. But yeah, anthuriums are just some of those plants that I just like it basic, no variegation. Speaking of variegation, here is my pink princess philodendron. Some might call it a galaxy, but it's just a pink princess philodendron that I got at the big box stores. It's really bushy. I kind of like that. I ended up chopping it and it was 2 plants in here. I chopped it and they split. And I'm probably going to chop it again in the springtime. Painted ladies, they are really pretty. I've seen some on Facebook. I know I talk about Facebook a lot. It's because they recommend really good posts. Like people's just personal collection. Like when you scroll on the home, you see like people that you don't follow or anything like that, but they're really pretty posts, right? Obviously, there's a lot of AI on Facebook as well, but they vine. You know, people put pink princess and a moss pole. They don't always look that good. Their leaves don't get massive, you know, like in any other plant that would get a moss pole. But I have seen some that vine down. It takes a long time, but it's kind of pretty. It's not a bad look, but I really just want to keep it like a nice bushy aesthetic. And that's what I'm probably going to do with my pink princess, which is going to take years for that really nice bushy aesthetic when I'm going to have to place it like on one of these big plants and it's just like a nice bush of variegated pink foliage. But in the meantime, there's only 4 shoots. And then in the springtime, when I chop it, it should hopefully become 8 shoots. And I'm pretty sure once it has 8 shoots, it will look really nice and full. And that's the kind of vibe I'm going for. And then maybe I'll just let it cascade down, which will take years. But I think this one has a lot of potential, just pink brushes in general. But from the get-go, a lot of people would put them in moss pools, but they don't look good in moss pools. But that is just my 2 pennies. Maybe I haven't seen some that look nice in a moss pool. But the ones that I do see, the leaves get smaller. It makes me wonder, like, I don't understand that, but. Here's a mandala. Mandalas are fun. I always on the water mine. You can see it's pretty thirsty. And mealybugs love mandalas as well. And I can't blame them. It's a really pretty plant. Not much into it, to be honest. It was from one of those small Costa Farm planters. So it's pretty nice. It just needs a good rinse. A really, really good rinse. And then, last but not least, I literally just placed it here. And I'm going to go ahead and still take it in the restroom. Because it was in the tub. It was sitting there for a while. It's Sansevieria. Really pretty Sansevieria. Grayish, yellowish, green variegation. It's really pretty. The reason why I'm going to take it back over there, because I would just leave it over here. It needs a spray of neem oil. Mealybugs love Sansevierias as well. I've noticed they like to hide in the middle. This one doesn't have any. But they like to hide in the middle and suck up the sap or whatever they do on the baby foliage. And it really messes up the plant. It looks nasty when the leaf is all disordered and just drained of life. But yes, that's basically all the plants that I have in this shelf. And that's going to be it for this section of the video. I'm going to go ahead and place these in the tub and rinse them, which I'll probably take you guys along with that. And then make the mixture, spray them. First, I got to rinse them and let it dry. Neem oil, the mixture, is more effective when the foliage is dry compared to when it's like, when there's water in there. It just sticks better to the leaves. But yeah, and then obviously cleaning this section, just a little quick wipe down. Alrighty, so it's not so dirty. That's not today, that's a different video. I'm probably gonna do it some other time in that section. But over here, it just needs a good wipe down. So, voila. Now we're gonna do it again for the plants. Voila. So here they are all nice and shiny. Looking beautiful. To be fair, that's a new leaf, so I can't really say anything, but this looks nice and glossy. This pepperoni looks pretty glossy, if you ask me, as well as the prints of orange in the back and that beautiful zebra plant in the background. So super duper happy. And the African violet looks a-okay. Okay, I think it's working. I hope so. But that is basically it, you guys. I'm super duper happy. This video was really fun. Literally to edit and to preview and all that good jazzy stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really, really did. If you watched it all the way to the end, comment a spider emoji just to see, you know, if anybody has watched it to the end. I'm just really, really curious. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The background, that little section looks really good. And if you're wondering, where are the saucers, David? When they need water, which I'm gonna probably do it next week, I'm gonna repeat it off camera. I think that's gonna help a lot. I was looking through those plants because they've been in the tub for like a whole day. They got sprayed with neem oil in the morning, so probably 2 days. This morning, and then they stay there so it can dry up. Because one thing that I hate doing is spraying the plant with neem oil and then taking it out and then putting it back. And just droplets of neem oil or that mixture on the floor. It's just really nasty. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's whatever. But just leaving it in the tub for a couple hours prevents that from happening. So, you know, because, you know, what it does. But, yeah, I'm really, really happy how it turned out. Everything looks amazing. I'm really, really happy. I do got to go ahead and do some planty chores. Honestly, off camera. I'm a little bit behind on some stuff. Like that network calate in the very, very backgrounds right there. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do some stuff with her, give her a really good chop down, check her roots, which I hardly ever do. But I think I'm gonna have to get in there because it's been looking really, really sad. I don't see nothing in the foliage. It's been watered. The only thing I can think of is probably down there. So yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching something positive advice to each and every single one of y'all. And I will see you in the next one if you still want to see another flimsy video.